is. MP, over here, over here.
MP, welcome.
Hey, Coach. You got something for me?
You know the drill. I'm always looking for ways for you to improve your game, so here's what I want you to focus on next.
Can you feel the heat? Yes, you can!
Coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And, Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this. The league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
Greg, a big congratulations, right, to MP, now a multi-time NBA Player of the Week award recipient.
And MP continues to prove he's one of the top players in this league. You look back on the week he's had, and you can't deny he's earned it.
And the dunk by Cobb.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Conley against Lowry. As Azubuike with the ball. And Sexton slams it in.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Young outside. Here's Cobb. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Cobb's got his second basket of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And the dunk by Cobb.
The quickness of Kyle Lowry getting them out and running.
And it's Utah's ball. Conley scanning the floor. Markkanen finds Sexton. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's the pass to Cobb. And the call on the shot. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Miami shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Erik Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league, and worked his.
There are high school refs better than you guys. Way better.
Selfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
The Jazz shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively. Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's deflected, and they'll get another chance. And it's in there.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside, Sexton. Over Cobb. That one a little long. Now the Heat with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And the dunk by Cobb. Well, you look back at how MP's NBA career started, the draft night booing, and then, Greg, amazing to think how now beloved he has become.
Yeah, you know, fans can be fickle, and that's a good and bad thing. MP has played great and won fans over here in a hurry. In a few years, though, nobody will even remember he was booed on draft night.
Miami leading by 8. Adebayo passes to Lowry. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Conley against Lowry. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Conley, the pass to Azubuike. 4 on the clock. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Tries it from the top of the key. No good on that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. And there's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call it.
There aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Jazz. And Cobb drops both of them. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the owner.
Azubuike, the pass to Vanderbilt. Ball's knocked loose. To the wing on the left. Cobb, wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Heat.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Down by 15. And it's off the back rim, no good. For Miami, they've gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Pass to Cobb. Outside for Lowry. Young sets a screen for Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Pass to Azubuike. Jazz passing it around. Here's Sexton. And nothing is falling for him right now.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play.
From Kyle Lowry. Utah timeout call.
Don't stop shooting, MP.
So it's the Jazz now. 17-point game. Conley with it. Butler covering. Conley kicks to Sexton. The 10-footer. And Adebayo sends it back.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Outside Lowry. Now here is Conley. Defense right on him. Now Bogdanovich. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Vanderbilt. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did catch up with Utah's head coach. He told me they always have to be alert, and especially against this team because of its discipline and focus. He said we'll get embarrassed if we're inattentive at the defensive end. We must stick with our principles and do the little things. Kevin, they did win the first meeting of the season, and we'll see if they can get it done again tonight.
Yeah, thank you, David. Greg, real concern about getting outshot early on. What do you think they can do to prevent it?
Well, you have to find a way to stay attached to the shooters. That means fighting through picks and helping one another.
Which is going to take a lot of effort, a lot of energy. We could see them go to their bench early to try and stay fresh.
Here's Sexton after the made shot from Cobb.
Anytime.
Bam Adebayo. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Jazz.
Maybe even more than a few. And Smitty, it seems hard to believe those Jazz didn't win a title or two.
Kevin, well, if it wasn't for a player named Michael Jordan, they probably would have. Those Stockton, Malone Jazz teams ran into Jordan twice in the finals when he was at the peak of his career.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
To the inside, and stolen by Dedmon. Here's Butler, and foul on the shot.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Now at the line, Jimmy Butler.
Effect on his entire squad's play and pushes everyone to deliver their best effort.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy has worked it.
Now here's Gay. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And slam dunk by Butler.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
The Jazz shooting 31% here early on, not getting the shots they'd like. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy. And doing a good job.
Second personal foul. Team foul number 4.
Pretty good clip this year, 77%.
And he's good on the second. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
Dwayne Dedmon. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Utah.
And have steadily won games each season.
And the Heat making a change here. Martin's checked in. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Out to the wing. Here's Agbaji. He's covered by Hero. Agbaji can't get it to go. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Magic in Orlando. Here's Cobb, a shake. Utah with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in this game. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Cobb. Gay is double. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul. Max Strus is checked in for Cobb. Jazz trail by 18. Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Sexton. He's out there with Conley. And it's Agbaji in at the small forward position. Azubuike with the ball. He's defended by Yurtseven.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Passes it to Cobb. And the dunk by Cobb.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Poke loose. Cobb with the steal. Floats it up for Butler. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Conley. And the pass to Agbaji. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Outside Markkanen. Now here's Conley. 17 points in his last outing. Lets a floater go. Some solid defense from Cobb. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Sexton against Hero. Back to Adebayo. It's deflected. Here's Agbaji. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And here is Conley. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Conley kicks to Sexton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Now in the game, Kyle Lowry.
On offense, here are the Heat. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Adebayo against Markkanen. Adebayo passes to Yurtseven. Now here's Cobb. Floats it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds. For Utah, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And the Jazz call time.
To try and get the W.
His number, coach, and keep calling it.
Inside, here's Sexton. Banked in off the glass. Sexton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Miami.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Now, here's Cobb. Defended by Sexton. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Cobb's got 30 points.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Conley. Azubuike is screen on Lowry. Here's Conley. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Conley's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
and Conley, because of his quickness and wingspan, he plays bigger than his size.
The 11-footer. Lowry can't get it to go. Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Conley, the pass to Agbaji. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the right side. Now, here's Cobb. D right on him. You know, GA, something you notice about this.
Colin Sexton.
They shoot the three. Statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And, Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two, sadly, don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going.
The Heat making a switch here. Young's checked in. Pass to Azubuike. Now, here's Sexton. Defended by Cobb. Unloads from 13. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Young, a screen on Sexton. Lowry can't get it to go. The Jazz shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Over to the left wing. Here's Conley. Kept alive. And no good.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
And the dunk by Cobb.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Now, here's Sexton. Guarded closely. Misses from short range.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Cobb passes to Adebayo. The rebound by the Jazz. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. And it's Sexton penetrating. Softly drops in the floater. Sexton's got 4 this quarter.
And a lethal slasher. Sexton does a great job of finding angles to the basket. Has that great burst to get to the rim.
Miami foul. First personal foul.
Switch here.
Team foul.
Bogdanovich is checked in.
Jazz substitution. Bojan Bogdanovic.
Outside, Sexton. Down low. Adebayo against Azubuike. Over Adebayo. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Lowry kicks to Young. Adebayo with a screen for Young. Loads it up for Adebayo. Pass to Sexton.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Jazz. Butler comes in for Michael Conley. Gay against Young. Knocked away. Young with the steal. And the dunk by Cobb.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Now here's Gay over Young. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Jazz shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Well, their pass to Bogdanovich. Gay outside. No good with the triple. And for the Heat, they're shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. And Cobb gets it to go.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Butler against Lowry. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
Floats it up for Young, and Young slams it home.
Good job to stay patient and let the play develop. Lowry is very strong in that regard.
Butler with the ball. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Jimmy Butler. First personal foul.
What he's been able to do at the free throw line, 82% more than acceptable.
You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Caleb Martin comes in for Thaddeus Young. Oladipo, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Hero subbed in for Kyle Lowry. It's tipped and stolen by Sexton. Gay with it, and it's Martin picking him up. The pass to Sexton. 13 feet away. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Outside Butler. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Sexton. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
And Cobb gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here is Butler after the three-pointer from Cobb. Here's Sexton, pass to Vanderbilt. Misses in close.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Oladipo, the pass to Cobb. And contact on the shot, so...
Jared Butler. First personal foul. Third team foul. Now at the line.
Free throw drops in for Cobb. And Cobb drops both of them.
And doing a good job from the line here in the second quarter.
Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. That did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. Now, here's Butler. Sexton dishes to Gay. Picked by Gay. Butler finds Sexton. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Cobb. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hero passes to Cobb. And again, Miami with the triple.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Sexton. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three. And so it's the Miami Heat sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Awesome first half. That's right.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
The slate absolutely gets your attention. No easy games. But this could bring out the best in the team. It's a measuring stick on how far they've come and how far they have left to go. I expect them to come out looking to prove a point.
Now let's talk about our game tonight. A nightmare of a first half for the Jazz.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Cobb.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
They've got Adebayo, Young out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Lowry, and it's Cobb in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. Pass to Azubuike. Now here's Sexton, guarded by Cobb. Sexton attacking. He can't get it to go. Miami's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Floats one, and he lays it up and in. Sexton's got 13.
And that's all you can do on defense. Sexton just remarkable at maintaining control on those difficult physical finishes. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Conley. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Sexton on the wing. Fires the 3. Sexton can't get that one to drop. He'd have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Adebayo finds Lowry. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Here's Cobb. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He's got 7. And that'll be 2.
How is that a foul? In what world is that a foul?
First team foul.
at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
Another bucket! Wow!
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another. Here's Markkanen after the made shot from Cobb. The Jazz again can't hit it.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
To the middle, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now, here's Sexton. 13 points in the game. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. To the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
3rd personal foul.
Their hands are up now. Wondering where yours came
Jazz
from.
substitution.
Great D, MP.
Ochai Agbaji.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Markkanen. Rejected by Young. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. The Heat making a switch here. Strus is checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Adebayo against Bogdanovich. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. 2nd team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And Adebayo, no good on that one. And Bam Adebayo. Steve, what a force he's become over the years.
He has, Kevin. The impact really started once he became a starter. And you've seen his scoring go to the roof.
Now here's Conley. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
I love Kyle Lowry's commitment at the defensive end of the floor. He's a hard-nosed player.
The kick outside to Butler. Baseline try. That one's not going to go. And it's Utah the other way. Outside Conley. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Heat have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Young dishes to Lowry. Back to Young. Kicks to Lowry. 5 to shoot. The rebound by the Jazz. Azubukic's got rebound number 8 now on the night. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Azubukic's got his first bucket of the night.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Young, a screen on Bogdanovich. Butler passes to Young. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Young's got 6 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Agbaji, the pass to Azubuike. Here's Agbaji. Passes to Conley. Here's Agbaji. Defended by Strus. For Miami, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. To the left wing.
Utah foul. Ochai.
Yurtseven's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And Utah with a change here, too. Gay's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Young, a screen on Conley. Floats it up for Young. And Young slams it home.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Heat. Vanderbilt's checked in for Utah.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Agbaji. Picked by Markkanen. There's the three. And Markkanen throws it down.
How many 7-footers do you know that will beat you off the dribble running screen and roll? Markkanen is special.
Now here's Lowry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The pass to Hero. Butler sets a screen for Hero. Shot clock at 5. Butler, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Tipped away, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. A different look for Miami. Caleb Martin comes in for Jimmy Butler, and it's Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry. And Utah also making a switch. Butler, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Here's Agbaji. He kicks it to Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
I just love how they're taking advantage.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Jazz.
We got this, MP. Can't wait to watch you play.
The free throw drops for Gay.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And Cobb gets it to go.
He's the engine for his team right now. They're looking for him to provide offense, and he's doing that and then some.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Here's the teardrop. Can't cash in from close range. Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And Oladipo kicks to Cobb. He feeds it to Dedmon, and Dedmon throws it down.
And above the rim finisher, Dedmon gets most of his points right at the rack.
Here's Sexton, 13 points in the game. Pass to Markkanen. Picked by Markkanen. Butler finds Sexton. Back to Butler. And he makes good on the layup. That's now 8 points for Butler.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
A crossover, And the dunk by Cobb.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Utah. Shoots over Cobb. Butler, no good. And Miami shooting a superb 63% from the field. Cobb passes to Oladipo. Kicks it to Cobb. That's tipped. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Cobb. Here's Sexton. And the rebound goes to Martin. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. That three off the mark.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Dedmon a screen. Hero from long range. Utah shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by Cobb. Cobb's got 5 rebounds tonight to the inside. Sexton for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Miami Heat. And now, the Jazz. 52. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Bogdanovic, and it's Bolmaro in at the shooting guard. Left side, Williams. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
Shut him down, Pete. Shut him down.
Oladipo outside, inside, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact.
Now at the line, 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite.
Ochai Agbaji.
Now, here's Cobb. Covered by Conley. Dedmon a screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Utah's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Butler. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. 5 on the clock. Butler finds Markkanen. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Conley's shot is off. Miami's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Cobb passes to Dedmon. Now, here's Cobb. Agbaji pulls it in.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Conley for three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Dedmon's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Cobb, no good. Jazz have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Vanderbilt kicks to Conley. Some things change here in the league, but a little trash talk still seems, Steve, like a key component to the game. I'm having a hard time remembering. Did you partake in that?
I did, Kevin, but I didn't call it trash talk. We just talked, and you tried to get into your opponent's head. And also, for me, I played better when I was talking.
Cobb passes to Dedmon, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
You're handing him a gift, MP. Free possession.
Here's Abaji. Passes it to Butler. Down low. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Lauri Markkanen with his size. He has decent hops also. And he can finish above the rim.
Cobb passes to Yurtseven.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Utah's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. And it's Markkanen, top of the key. The dish to Butler. Head shot off. The Heat go the other way with it. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. And here is Cobb. 6 on the shot clock. Dedmon. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
In terms of set plays, this is where Dedmon shines. Rolling hard off the screen.
Conley kicks to Vanderbilt. Now here is Conley. Not a lot of room. To the inside. Here's Abaji. And it's off from three-point range. Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And they're able to recover. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Oladipo goes in and foul on the shot.
Jared Butler, second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Now at the line, Victor Oladipo.
Good on the second free throw. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. Now the pass to Markkanen. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Conley, the pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Cobb with it. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling
when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.